Welcome to Auto Explorer, the channel that pushes boundaries, catches adrenaline, and celebrates engineering marvels on two wheels. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most extreme motorcycles ever built, the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja H2R. This isn't just another superbike, it's a track-only, supercharged beast that redefines what performance means, a motorcycle designed for those who want the absolute pinnacle of power, speed, and technology. In this video we'll explore its legacy, design, engine, and performance, the technology packed within, how it feels to ride, what it costs, and finally some thoughts on whether it's worth the hype. The legacy of the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja H2R. From its first appearance, Kawasaki's Ninja H2R has always occupied a legendary space in motorcycling, more myth than everyday ride, more laboratory experiment than commuting tool. The R version, track-only, extreme, unrelenting, has over the years become the machine against which all other hyperbikes are measured. It represents Kawasaki's unapologetic pursuit of speed without compromise, where street-legal restrictions are dropped, and the focus is on pure performance. The legacy carries expectations, outrageous power, breathtaking speed, and audacious engineering. The 2025 model inherits all of that tradition and pushes it further, refining power delivery, updating aerodynamics, and sharpening electronics. It's Kawasaki showing they still lead when it comes to what can happen when rules are fewer and ambition is full throttle. Design and aesthetic. The 2025 H2R is a machine that demands your attention even standing still. The bodywork, fairings, and aero devices are designed not for comfort but for managing airflow and downforce at speeds most bikes never see. Winglets, vents, carbon fiber components, every panel sculpted for track efficiency. The frame is a high-tensile steel trellis type, optimized with swing arm mounting plate, exactly to balance weight, rigidity, and strength. The stance is aggressive, with a lean forward posture, seat height of about 830 mm, ground clearance around 130 mm, curb mass in wet form about 216 kg. Proportions are compact yet purposeful, wheelbase, rake, trail all tuned to give stability at high speeds and agility in corners. Color and finishes reflect the exotic nature, mirror-coated black, silver, carbon fiber accents, every surface signals, this is not made for commuting or timid riding. The visual impact is terrifying in the best way, beauty and beast in one package. Engine and performance. This is where most bikes can only dream. The 2025 Ninja H2R uses a 998 cubic centimeters inline-4 engine with a supercharger, DOHC, 16 valves, liquid-cooled, with dual injection and forced lubrication. Its bore and stroke are 76 by 55 mm, compression ratio around 8.3 to 1. Peak power is rated at about 228 kilowatts, is almost equal to 310 PS, at 14,000 RPM, increasing with ram air to roughly 240 kilowatts, is almost equal to 326 PS. Peak torque is about 165 Nm at 12,500 RPM. Transmission is a 6-speed manual with dogring gearing, the final drive is via sealed chain. The brakes are Brembo Stylema, semi-floating dual 330 mm front discs, radial mount monoblock calipers, in the front, single 250 mm disc rear, suspension is top tier, 43 mm inverted fork in front, Öhlins TTX36 gas-charged rear with preload, compression, and rebound damping adjustability. All this engine and hardware means acceleration and speed numbers that are almost hard to believe. In track conditions the H2R is capable of braking well above 380 km per hour, approaching 400 km per hour territory. Technology and features. The 2025 Ninja H2R isn't just brute force, it's also an electronic showcase. The ride-by-wire system works with precise throttle and supercharger management. There is Kawasaki's KTRC, traction control, KLCM, launch control, KIBS, Kawasaki Intelligent Brake System, and KCMF, Kawasaki Cornering Management Function, all monitors assisting in cornering, braking, power delivery so a rider can exploit performance without losing control. Aerodynamics get special treatment, carbon fiber aero devices, winglets, airflow management tuned for downforce at high speed. Fairing vents and intake design help keep engine temps manageable and reduce drag. The chassis and suspension components are fully adjustable, preload, compression, rebound, allowing setup for specific track conditions. The braking setup with Brembo Stylema provides high-performance stopping power. Seat height, ground clearance, steering geometry are all optimized for high speed, stability, and cornering grip. There are racing spec details, dog ring gearbox for faster shifting under load, high-quality materials and exposed parts, and special paint/coating options. Of course, since this is a track-only machine, many street-legal features are absent, and upkeep and maintenance demands are high. Riding experience. Getting on the 2025 H2R is equal parts excitement, respect, and discipline. The throttle snap when you hit the supercharger is instantaneous. You feel power soaring as revs rise toward 14,000 RPM. At launch, the torque kicks in so hard that wheelies are almost inevitable without electronics intervention. The chassis feels planted, but everything is taut, no squish, no slack. On straights, you feel like you're strapped to a missile. The wind, the roar, the sense of speed grows exponentially as you climb through the rev range. In corners, the bike demands respect. You need focus, precision, and confidence. Suspension, brakes, and electronics combine to allow lean and exit with power, but there's almost zero margin for error. Vibration is controlled, engine cooling effective, though noise, heat, and required physical input are intense. Track fatigue sets in unless you've trained for it. The sensation is more like piloting a race machine than riding a road bike, heart pounding, senses alive, every input amplified. This is for experienced riders only. For them, it's transcendent.